But everywhere, anything I looked at would tell me how it was made, and so I put all this on video. I've been doing this since 2014. Other people talk about me like I'm learning things from them, and I've said this once and I'll say it again. I've had to keep things really, really simple because I'm a naive person in all the worldly things. Not brilliant at anything, this, that and the other, but if there's one thing I'm an authority on, it's energy travel. And compared to me and what I've been shown by the Lord, that I would even gain this is incredible. Everybody's like a 5-year-old when it comes to talking about magnets and things like that. When it's talking about life, how it propagates through matter. There are people trying to copy me and say that they're these holy people, which is just disgusting and vile to my soul. And you've heard that. You've seen me be angry, you've seen me make fun of people because of the absolute stupid nonsense that's pouring from their mouths, lie after lie after contradiction after contradiction. I never needed to lie. I didn't need to. I'm the person that explains things. And if you have a question, I've normally got a video, and I normally stick the video on the post from the person who asked me the question. Other people just say, I've got a million videos, go find it, because they haven't got any evidence, and most of the time that's just to put people off. See, I'll go find my video, I'll go find it, and then I bring it to people, because I've already made that video. So yeah, the life or death situation is understanding that there is a God and he is an energy being. And all of this is lifeless matter. And all of this is going to return to lifeless matter because the Creator, the Father in heaven, is not here. And when he comes back, riding on a cloud, or perhaps an energy wave roaring through space, he's going to come to collect all those people that believed that there was a kind, merciful Creator that created all of this for us, his children. Or you can believe that this planet, this lifeless, thoughtless planet that has done nothing to save anybody ever and has just been a brutal, horrible land. Remember, we got kicked out of the Garden of Eden. This is a shithole compared to the Garden of Eden. There's no food, there's no shelter, there's nothing. This planet has been nothing but inhospitable to you since the day you were born. And anybody who says any different is a liar. It is toil and sweat. The Lord offers more than that. He offers a return. And all you have to do is accept Jesus into your heart and reduce your sin accordingly. Don't lie, don't cheat, don't be unfaithful, don't be a liar. These are the things the Lord hates. Unfaithfulness and lies, backstabbing snitches. The Lord is coming, and if you're not prepared, you're going down with this planet, and then you'll be seen at the altar. Alright, before that though, I want to say something. I made a video a long time ago about the time scales. This is going to be a crazy one actually. I'm going to reduce the quality of this video, otherwise it'll take years to upload. I said I'd never speak of it unless somebody asked me. 2 people have asked me lately. They want to know if we are the dead brought back to life. 5, 6, 7 years ago, I came to a conclusion that yes, due to the sacrifice, this is biblical now, and pretty much any theologians will understand what I'm about to say. Unless you are really into your Bible, what I'm about to bounce around, you will not get it. But you will find it in the Bible. I think I just said that, I put myself off again. Yeah. Okay. Now, in the Bible it says, at the half of the week, the sacrifice will end. This is the sacrifice of Jesus, when the everlasting peg that was driven in will have all the weight of the world put on its shoulders, all the sin of the world put on the everlasting peg. And then they went to the house of Shebna, who was a steward, but he was not being a good steward, and so he was thrown out of the kingdom, and his sash was placed upon the everlasting peg. And then the everlasting peg was broken off along with the sins of the world. And from the stump of Jesse arose a sprig. You see, if Jesus was killed at the half of the week, let's say the last day Sunday, that's God's day, so we've got 6,000 years. 6,000 years will be 3,000 years ago. So where's that 1,000 years gone? Well, Jesus was supposed to have a wedding ceremony and they were going to party for 1,000 years, and then the dead would be brought back to life and judged. I'm not sure. The second coming might have already been and gone. I'm not 100% certain. This is one thing that I'm not sure, but I know that 5 years ago I realised that 1,000 years had disappeared from our history. And that could be from the disaster of the Lord arriving to pick up the 144,000. And we are just the dead, brought back to life somehow. That's why our history is just slammed together like a pile of crap and nonsense. And it says, when the dead are brought back to life, the devil will be released again. He was put away for 1,000 years. Was that during the marriage of the bride and the lamb? Making a bit of sense, is it? Maybe, maybe not. But he was in prison for 1,000 years, and then he was released to bring together the army, the 4 armies of Magog, I think it is, for the final battle. And then we will all be judged. So it means I'm up for the second death, which means no, I was a no good person when I was alive. Perhaps we are reincarnated as this, but the dead will be brought back to life. The devil will be released for a short time, and then the end will come. So it's even more dire than you losing your human, man. We might actually be the dead, which means all that wonderful stuff isn't really going to happen. It's just going to be, what did you do? Now you're all dead. And then we'll be at the throne, and that'll be that. There'll be no second chance after that. I think we've all been through that. So we may well be up for the second death already. Jesus has been and gone. But again, I'm not putting any bones on that, but I said to God, I'll never speak of that because, well, it's a little frightening really, and also I'm not sure. I said I won't speak of it until somebody else asks. 2 people have asked. So I've said my bit. We have 1,000 years missing. The bride and the groom get married and have a party for 1,000 years, and the devil is in prison for 1,000 years. Then he is released again for a short time, and it could be the times we're in now. Anyway, thanks very much. My name is Lee. I follow the Christ, and I'm depending on him and his mercy to save me. Thanks a lot.